Can never put that out.
And I have literally said to Julie, she said, stop. People can hear, because we're on the plane. And she goes, people, I said, I don't care. And it was I think it's one of the funniest things you have ever done. But I think the reason that it's so funny is it's so historically correct.
Yeah.
Everything about it was so real. And I'm like, this kid has such magic. And I think he's finally starting to step into it. You're finally starting to feel it yourself. And that's all I ever wanted for you. I used to say to you so many times, I would say, son, why can't you see what I see? Do you remember me saying that to you how many times?
Yeah.
And you would say, but Dad, I don't see that. And I would be so brokenhearted when you would say, I don't see that. And I'm like, how is it possible? Because everyone knew you were magic. And so I look now and I think to be able to see you clean and sober and, you know, your hair cut properly and your skincare being what it's supposed to be and you're dressed the right way, to see a child step back into the way that a parent raised that child and wanted that child to become is such a it's one of the greatest moments that a parent will ever have, is to know that they got to live long enough to see the fruits of their labor and all of the prayers, because you are proof that prayer works.
Yeah.
Because I had already in my mind to self-medicate myself was that I'm going to have to bury him. I don't know where this weakness comes from with my boys, that they think that it's drugs and alcohol is going to be the thing.
You think it's a weakness. It's not a weakness.
I think
it's not a weakness.
I view it as a weakness because I have never had that problem and I've never turned to anything other than to fix my problem.
But you have turned to things. They just weren't drugs or alcohol.
Do not bring Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue or any of those people up into this.
But I'm just saying, like, you have other outlets that are not.
Well, I think it was the control was certainly the biggest outlet.
That's just as dangerous for you as drinking or drugs. Like, think you could, like, the way that you worried, you could have had a stroke at any minute.
Do you know that Grayson, because, you know, we were in the Caymans this week.
Yeah,
and
hope you enjoyed.
He's not bitter that he wasn't there. Grayson shows me this. He comes running into my bedroom. He goes, Dad, this is so you. This is so you. And he jumps on the bed and it's this clip and it's this young kid and he's got it mirrored split screen where he's doing the same thing that you were doing, you know, with being Savannah and whatever. And he goes, son, do not go over to this neighborhood that we've never been in and that we don't know any of the people that live there, because there was just a murder there and they were stabbed 17 times. You probably don't know how to get there because we've never been, but don't go over there because I just saw this on the news. Hey, I just saw that there was an earthquake over in Guam. You cannot go out tonight. And it was like him giving all the worst case scenarios. And Grayson was like laying there dying. He said, Daddy, this is you.
But Grayson didn't even experience you.
No, because I think that a lot of healing took place over the course of from Lindsay to Kyle to you to Savannah, then to Grayson, and certainly now with Chloe.
Yeah, because Chloe talks shit right back to you.
Chloe doesn't talk back to me. Chloe is, I allow her to express how she feels.
I said, Chloe, you think, who do you think gets treated the worst in this family? She goes, Chase, we know it's you.
She goes and tells me, she goes, drama's coming over. And I said, what? And she said, drama Chase is coming. And I said, Chloe, shut the hell up. Where do you come up with this? And then the other day she said, you were packing to move into your house. And she goes, Chase thinking somebody's going to be crying because he's leaving. He wants everybody sad, everybody crying. And I said, what'd you say to her? She goes, I ain't saying nothing because I ain't helping. Maybe she was not getting there helping. She was not packing.